hope you choking on the flavor, chuck a look good. Welcome to the blue moon, you can check it out on YouTube. And who knew that even you too connected to your Bluetooth? Dude, I'm honestly the truth, and tell like what the news do. Let's take a booze cruise in the Pimper Road. Introduce me to the beach and the culture and the food. I wanna see the world, I'm a vulture for the views. They got nothing to do, and I got nothing to lose. Well, I got something to prove. You wanna drive me crazy, give me nothing to do. You wanna say I'm lazy, but it's far from the truth. Yeah, I've had to grind to get nowhere, and it's kinda like the world, man, it's no fair. I've been thinking about these kids with cancer and no hair. I've been thinking about these kids that murder and don't care. You can see them from a mile away, so don't stare. I'm trying to stay alive in this world that I'm living in. Now I'm getting by with my girl to the end of it. Money on my mind, still looking for a hint of it. I'll never know why. Everybody call me Eminem. I've been holding back for a minute, gotta let it go. Couple thousand plays to my name, now I'm credible. Stomach full of edibles on Colorado Medical. Put it in your lungs, haters hold it, okay, let it go.
Dude, like, where's the pizza, man? I'm not saying another damn word until you get some pizza over here. Y'all are slave driving me in this studio. I'm chilling till I get some pizza. Oh, you think it's funny? I am not playing.
Welcome to the blue moon. I've been grinding out in school, now my screw loose, who knew? I'll be the dude only on the roll. All we really need is my degree and then we gotta go. This ain't the rat I chose, but I'll never cover audible. The southern boy from the woods seen a lot of bull. I hold it down in the sticks where I'm at, where these simple folk know all of my tracks. And I hold it down for the people of my past. When they hear this, they gon' run them all back. I preach like, fuck the mainstream and anything that ain't me. Boy, this is how I kick raps. I preach like, fuck the insight, all I do is binge right. I know some that can complete a task. Listen to the song, why can't we all get along? While we all compete for the same cash. Am I living life wrong? Standing up for the cause, I'm trying to stay strong while living my life laid back. Don't tell me how to live my life, man, I ain't listening. I used to be on stage at night, but I ain't missing it. Back in the still, is it too soon? You might wanna listen to the new tunes. Put the pen to the paper, middle finger to the haters. Hope you choking on the flavor, chug a look good. Welcome to the blue moon. Now you're looking to the sky a little more than you used to. What a cool thing. Funny how they used to call me stupid, now I make them think. Funny how they always feel like shit cause all they do is drink. Funny how I used to hit them up and now I do my thing. Crazy how my girl changed my world, so I bought a ring. It's crazy how life works, but lately I've been like, muggers and night shirts.
No, yeah, man. Thanks for having me over. Like, just chill, dude. I mean, it's kind of cold in here, though. Like, where do you keep your thermostat? 65, 66, 73. Wow. I'm a little cold. Can we like turn it up a little bit or something? It's just not right for me. Thanks. Oh no, I had a great time. It's just a little cold in here. That's all. I just would have enjoyed myself a little more if it was a little warmer.
Dude, you wanna say I'm lazy, but it's
back. He's giving them business down there at the 15-yard penalty.
now I'm back in the stew, is it too soon? You might wanna listen to the new tunes. I put the pen to the paper, middle finger to the haters. Hope you choking on the flavor, chuck a look good. Welcome to the blue moon, you can check it out on YouTube. And who knew that even you too connected to your Bluetooth? Dude, I'm honestly the truth, and tell like what the news do. Let's take a booze cruise in the Pimper Road. Introduce me to the beach and the culture and the food. I wanna see the world, I'm a vulture for the views. They got nothing to do, and I got nothing to lose. Well, I got something to prove. You wanna drive me crazy, give me nothing to do. You wanna say I'm lazy, but it's far from the truth. Yeah, I've had to grind to get nowhere, and it's kinda like the world, man, it's no fair. I've been thinking about these kids with cancer and no hair. I've been thinking about these kids that murder and don't care. You can see them from a mile away, so don't stare. I'm trying to stay alive in this world that I'm living in. Now I'm getting by with my girl to the end of it. Money on my mind, still looking for a hint of it. I'll never know why. Everybody call me Eminem. I've been holding back for a minute, gotta let it go. Couple thousand plays to my name, now I'm credible. Stomach full of edibles on Colorado Medical. Put it in your lungs, haters hold it, okay, let it go.
Dude, like, where's the pizza, man? I'm not saying another damn word until you get some pizza over here. Y'all are slave driving me in this studio. I'm chilling till I get some pizza. Oh, you think it's funny? I am not playing.
Welcome to the blue moon. I've been grinding out in school, now my screw loose, who knew? I'll be the dude only on the roll. All we really need is my degree and then we gotta go. This ain't the rat I chose, but I'll never cover audible. The southern boy from the woods seen a lot of bull. I hold it down in the sticks where I'm at, where these simple folk know all of my tracks. And I Hold it down for the people of my past. When they hear this, they gon' run them all back. I preach like, fuck the mainstream and anything that ain't me. Boy, this is how I kick raps. I preach like, fuck the insight. All I do is binge right. I know some that can complete a task. Listen to the song. Why can't we all get along? While we all compete for the same cash. Am I living life wrong? Standing up for the cause. I'm trying to stay strong while living my life laid back. Don't tell me how to live my life, man, I ain't listening. I used to be on stage at night, but I ain't listening. Back in the still, is it too soon? You might wanna listen to the new tunes. Put the pen to the paper, middle finger to the haters. Hope you choking on the flavor, chug a look good. Welcome to the blue moon. Now you're looking to the sky a little more than you used to. What a Korean thing.
All right. Sorry about that. I thought I was going to have it done in one song, but had to go back. So, anyways, that's Jacob Lyle, my buddy. That's amazing artist, up and coming. Follow his SoundCloud there. Listen to all these great tunes. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Blue Moon's one of my favorite. Country Cruisin'. That's one I usually play. It's way down here. Hash in my backpack's pretty good. They're all good. I mean, like, it's such a wide range, and that's actually part of what we're going to get into today. So, hello everybody, happy Tuesday, whatever it is. I finally got around to. Oh, before we get too far, check out the swag from local dispensary. So it's an amazing time to be alive, especially in Colorado. So, the rest of the states, it's kind of a hit or miss. Most of them are coming along. Some of them. Oh, what? Okay, sorry. Got an email about being assigned a new phone extension at work, and I'm in charge of the phone. So I was like, but it was me. I did assign myself a new extension. But what's going on? Oh, I left it going. It's still playing.
And gives you up to.
Okay, sorry. Well, we'll go ahead and let that run. But basically, I already started adding this stuff. Hello, who's that? I think I forgot. Oh, that's right, because I had to look up his name. Still editing mode? Okay. So, anyways, a little backstory on this. So, I've been wanting to do this for a while to the website. Let's go ahead and added some folks. Okay, changes. Although it doesn't look like I added a lot. Like I have finished that one. We already have this. So like, and I still got to clean it up and reorganize it and figure it out. But basically, this is meant to be. Well, I mean, I'll show you. We'll go back to the main web page. So you get here. I still have to do a lot of this, and for that, I think I'm going to do some work with freecodecamp.com, that website, or .org. They have both, and I'm pretty sure it's org, a nonprofit. Like we got all that same. Mental health. I saw what I saw because I stood on the shoulders of giants. Quote in subpage. Honestly, I couldn't find the quote, the actual quote, and I'm trying to think. I mean, short of actually going to campus, which I could do. I'm up in Fort Collins a lot, but like, basically, oh, I added Twitch. Okay, so that's what it was. Basically, and you'll notice when you watch my stuff, like especially my YouTube stuff, I sound a lot like Fightin' Cowboy. So we'll go ahead and check this out. So here's his Twitch and he has a YouTube. He's one of my favorite content creators. Oh, he's live right now too. He's playing tons of games, tons. Like, let's see his videos though. He's doing, what is that? Ninja Gaiden 4 or Gaiden? I never knew how to say that, but oh, and then he makes all these videos. He's really good about documenting them. He's got the thumbnails. I need to get better at this, but yeah, all this stuff. Wait, am I making sound? I feel like I checked that, but and I see the green on the thing, but you know what? You just got to make sure because you never know. Hold on. Okay, now let's try it. Making sound. I mean, a little bit. I feel like I'm pretty quiet. Of course, I'm. Oh well. Sorry, you might have to turn up your volumes, but maybe actually I can fix that because I'm in the wrong screen again. Okay, here we go. Wait, what? No. Oh, and I gotta turn that. It's gonna pick up in the thing. Well, it doesn't go all the way up. Like, I need to. Oh man, that's way too much effort. Anyways, so anyway, this YouTuber does a lot of Dark Souls, Soulsborne games, stuff like that. So fighting cowboy. I just wanted to make a list because I didn't want to feel like I was ripping him off because I do. I said like, all right, welcome on back, and that's what he says. He's like, welcome on back, and it's his like cowboy twang, like his signature, like it's his content, and I definitely gained influence from that. So stuff that I say is more of like a tribute, and now I can actually say it. So like this is the tribute page, and really first off, to those that can no longer spaz out and do these things, I just said spaz out because I'm quite the spaz, but um, these are all my friends, and not all of them actually. This is a short list. This is just my friends and colleagues that have passed away. Like 18. I think he was 20, maybe 19, 20. I think he had a couple. Anyways, I honestly don't know. We left, found out of touch. All of these people, yeah, gone way too soon. So, respect to them, tribute to them. I also have a spot in my Minecraft realm where I pay tribute to all those that passed away that I know. Just kind of showing respect and like taking some time to think about them and stuff. Like the ofrendas in Spanish culture for like Dia de los Muertos, which is coming up. And yeah, and for those that don't know, an ofrenda is where it's like an altar where you put stuff of a deceased loved one that they would like. And so we imagine that. I don't do it. I've done it once for Spanish class. I guess I did it 4 times because I did 4 years. So we did it every year. So that's right. I just don't remember who I did. That was a long time ago. But anyways, the idea is if their spirit is still on this earth, it would come over to the ofrenda and spend time with the family and see like they'd like light candles, put food, snacks, treats, and then I can't remember for sure if it was proper to eat the food. I think you did. Like you put it out for them. You're offering it. It's an offering. The ofrenda is offering, and like I keep saying it like I'm saying some Spanish and stuff, but si puedo hablar, yo hablo, but poquito. Um, anyways, Anthony Wright's code is another good one. Let's go to his Twitch, because he actually rated one of my streams with like 130 people, just like tons. And so I was like, whoa. And that is, part of the good deal about raids is like, it didn't. That's a funny one. Yeah, he's got some good stuff, and he's an amazing content creator. Wait, oh, this is YouTube. I thought I clicked Twitch. Wait a minute. I did. Ooh, see, there's a bug. So, anyways, we can fix that actually real quick. So let's go ahead and this is gonna be mostly HTML, some CSS, maybe. I could do the free code camp stuff. I just wanted to make sure that I got this at least started. So this, yeah, you can see they're all YouTube. Oh, that's right, because I copied them over. So, well, let's do that. So let's look up. Let's go to my Twitch and let's find Anthony Wright's code. Oh man, what's going on here? Let's search. Get out of that. Alright, so here to the page, and no sound. So yeah, don't really recognize any. Oh, I am following. Actually, both of these. I don't remember her. She actually works for Twitch. I haven't watched her a lot. Let's see. So do this. So for Anthony Wright's code, you just change. Oh, see, I didn't get all of it. All right, you change the URL to whatever it is. So there's Twitch Anthony Wright's code. Now let's find Allie K Miller. I don't know if she does Twitch. Oh, I'm starting to get hungry. Let's see. Um, let's actually go over here. Just gonna look up Allie on my LinkedIn. That's actually how I found her. And she's amazing. I mean, in fact, let's actually look up her YouTube. Let's actually make it a next another tab. But yeah, here she is. Let's go into. She does like really good like artificial intelligence introduction to machine learning. I think this is probably like one of my favorite video of hers. I haven't watched a lot to be honest. I haven't watched like I mean LinkedIn tips. I don't really care about, and I hope like knock on wood, I don't have to be job searching for really ever. I love my job now, but things could happen, you know. Anyways, but she does that NFC tag. That's actually really good advice. You should put NFC tags in everything, so if you lose something, you can just track it. But keep in mind that with everything that you track, you can be tracked. But as we end prohibition, I feel like almost everybody could be law abiding if prohibition didn't exist. I mean, if we evaluated all substances, I feel like a broken record at this point, but if we evaluated all substances on a basis, that wouldn't be a thing. But anyway, so this is Allie's page, and she's worth knowing. These are really good. In fact, I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's even do that. I gotta do that.
Hello, friends. This is meant to be a.
Stop. No. Wondering how granular I should get because, and yeah, we definitely need to change this CSS because this is pretty garbage. I mean, it is cool though. Like you get this. Oh, this doesn't work because I haven't put the tags on anything. But I mean, here we can show that. El Fuego too. I still gotta fix. Oh, it looks like a different color. Or no, no, no. I just added stuff. Interesting. Or maybe I took out like a div class, but there were two boxes that had different colors there. So, anyways, back to here. So the tributes and like links to stuff. After that, let's do that. Wonder how this would look. Oh, was it having issues doing it in the? That's strange that. Oh, maybe because I typed it out. If I go back and watch, maybe it was gonna auto predict, but um. I guess it'd be fine just typing it out. Um. Uh. There we go. And then the A. Let's see how that looks. Unordered list. Nested in list of content creators. I just want to see how it looks. So we gotta go back here. And go back. Oof. Oh, see now they're. Oh, interesting. Those boxes didn't. See, it's buggy as all get out. That's what I was looking for, I guess, the two different colors. But this looked like a different one. It's more like a. Wait, maybe my monitor's looking a little weird. Huh. Uh, this ghetto stuff. Put some duct tape on it. There it is. Alright, that looks alright, and it's even a different bullet point. So, got Allie K. Miller, Intro to Machine Learning. So, specifically, Anthony writes code. There's just a lot. Wait, stop back. Actually, I'm trying to think. So, there's that one, and I thought it was like part of a series. Maybe she never. So since then, yeah, okay, she's done a ton of like, oh wait, there it is. She just didn't put it in here. So this is why I want to do this. So intro to machine learning. Let's go ahead and edit. This way it's just easier to navigate because like YouTube right there, as you saw, like yeah, it's organized to a point, but like if you just want a straightforward like, hey, here's the video part one, and I'm gonna do this for my videos too. Do I need an escape character for that? Or why is that like that? I don't know, but um, ahref equals quote quote, paste it in, cap it off. Intro to machine learning part 2. Oh, why is that? I don't think you need that actually. That ampersand is bothering me because like when it shows white like that, yeah, we don't need that. That must have been so I can actually just get rid of that. So whenever you have stuff like that and you have like a variable looking thing, so you have something that's like the name there and you have an equal sign, like I've seen a few things like that. Like if it's starting at a like in the middle of the video or something, it might have an extra piece to the URL. Oh, we got to close off the A tag. There you go. Or the anchor tag is what that is. Cool. So there's part 2. And now, see, now I got to find, is there another machine learning? I don't know, actually. And see, machine learning for, I don't know what that is. Oh, right. No, that's right. I think I did watch this once upon a time. So these are specific use cases for machine learning and how they would be used in each of these industries. So you got the real estate industry, which that makes sense. If you're trying to make a tool to predict like what would be beneficial to talk about with a potential home buyer or a home seller, I mean, it goes both ways. I mean, there is definitely like an art to the business and all that. You want to say, only the relevant stuff. You want to make sure that you say all the relevant stuff, but don't overload people. And there's an art to that. My buddy, like, smartest guy I know business wise, but I mean, he didn't do like, he struggled with structure of school. I mean, a lot of people do, especially like if you stumble in the beginning of the year and you just get like dragged the rest of the year, and especially if that goes on and on, and so thankfully I feel like schools today are getting better at that, and even my school was still better than like my parents' generation. We're continuously improving. But anyways, that's that rant about that. But is there a part 3 for her machine learning intro? Computer vision. That would be. Ooh. I'll put that in here.
High
I don't even know what's in it. I've never watched it, but I am going. No, that's a bad concept. But I trust Allie. And if somebody could say, "Oh, that's a terrible video," which they wouldn't. I mean, she's great with everything. In fact, that looks almost like a code shirt. Hold on, is it something about your dog? Wait, she's talking about dogs. What breed is the dog? So, oh, maybe that's intentional, like the shirt and stuff. Oh, I gotta be careful because, like, if I move any of this to the tiki talkies, they don't like this. I was reading the policy. They won't. I mean, I like Twitch how they do that. Like, Twitch allows you to state that there might be drug use and drug references and politics. I feel like politics is even more of a concern than anything. But yeah, something about the dog. Oh, and a cloud. That is definitely intentional. Look at that. Wait, is that? Or no, the cloud is an emoji. It stays in the same spot. Okay, never mind. I guess it would have shown up here. A little slow sometimes, but anyways, so we're gonna do that in computer vision because that's a really important area. That's it's gonna affect everybody. Actually, it already is. So there is facial recognition everywhere. It's actually been a thing in other countries already, and one of my projects for my undergrad was to find, and I did horrible at this, by the way. My buddy Jeremy is probably like laughing if he ever sees this. It's just because he did great, and our other buddy Aaron. Anyways, name dropping and whatnot. But I had colleagues that were much more dedicated than I that sat in the computer lab. And that was the other thing. Like sitting in the computer lab at an opportune time really helped out. Let's see, like intro to, or no, crash course into computer vision. So, but anyways, the point of that is we as undergrads, just college students, were making a program to tell where the cat was, like scan an image and locate a cat. Now, it was just the generic shape, and we were given the mathematical formula on how to tell if there's pointy ears in relation to a circle, and then it was just something like that. And again, I didn't do this at all. Like that, my program didn't even run. I got a zero on it, I'm pretty sure. But and computer science classes are pretty harsh like that. Like if it doesn't compile, you get a zero. There's no way to tell what it does, so automatically there is no possibility for credit. They didn't care if you built it right or if you made enough files. I think a couple classes might have been okay like that, but the main weed out classes, and with good reason too, you need to be able to be very strict about, because if your code doesn't run in your job, what good are you in that job? I mean, and you can only get away with that maybe a couple of times before they're like, you're just not worth the hassle. Like, if you're just building garbage code, which thankfully most jobs you don't build the entire code base. You're working on a code base, you're branching off and doing it on a test environment, not in production, and you're being very cautious about it. So, and everybody, there's no excuse not to do that anymore. Like even like the most novice people, you now watching this will know that tidbit. So, intro to Crash Course, it looked a lot the same. I guess they all are up until this. The identifier for the video, but Crash Course in Computer Vision, that's what it's on. Let's name it on. There we go. Waddles is another great one. He does a lot of Minecraft stuff. Yeah, Fighting Cowboy. 1980s gamer. That's like more like my kid's favorite. I like him too. Don't get me wrong. Like he's a great. In fact, let's look at him. Um, He's a great content creator, very funny. He does all these things. He looks like a total crackhead, but I mean, I do too. Like I can't really judge. Like sometimes my eyes are all droopy and everything, but he's just so excited about it. And I feel like that's what gaming was. It was like it was such an addicting thing, and it was. And like I no offense, Met. Sorry, I feel bad now. Like if he ever sees this, he's like, man, I don't even know this guy, and he's making. Uh oh, wait. I wasn't subscribed. I feel embarrassed now. See, now I really feel bad. But I'm subscribed. But great content, and it really like, oh, there's so many good people out there. So I was also thinking about the other. It's like the nostalgic Latino, and he's just like, see that? Oh, Latino. I mean, there he is. I see him.
Nintendo or
Okay. Los Brownies podcast. Oh, maybe that's just like a Latin. That's him right there. Oh, maybe that's his channel. Let's see. I mean, and I still don't know the rules about playing other people's stuff, so I'm trying to be careful. Que pedo, raza? We are just. Que pedo, raza? I don't know what pedo is, and raza's people, I think? Like, what something people? Or what's up, people? I'm gonna see. Que pedo, raza? Uh, in English. I just Google Translate. Que pedo, raza? What a race far. What? uh. That's great. We are just three people who want to take nothing serious and talk about our experiences being Mexican Americans. Since no one wants to listen to our funny stuff, we decided to make a podcast for all those people, or the dumb conversations and serious ones too. Get to reach your hearts. Ah, I want to cry. I want to cry. The three, they scream out, one, two, three, ha ha. I think. Let's do this. Llorar, like llorando is the crier, and that's like one of the folklores. Wants to cry. At three, he laughs. One, two, three, tee hee hee. Yeah, rie or sonríe. Oh yeah, because sonríe is smile, laugh is rie. Sonríe, se rie. He smiles, and then she smiles to be se ria. Stop. Get out of there. She laughs. Spanish. Ella se ríe, and see the eye's different, isn't it? Let's see. I don't know. It's different. I mean, it's definitely a different eye, but it doesn't matter. So it's the same different eye. Ella y él. What if we do the three last one, two, three? I don't know. And like things are kind of lost in translation. Like that might mean something different. Like the situation where someone would say that. Okay. Anyways, and actually, I did say some Python on this. Let's go ahead and commit this. Well, first we gotta do some Twitch. Hold on. Let's get Waddles. Oh, shoot. Follow him. Twitch. Then stop. Okay. See, that's the thing I'm pretty bad at. Like just because I'm subscribed to one, I forget that they might. Um, what does he stream? Okay, I guess he plays Minecrafty. Oh, he's live right now, actually. Hold on. No. um, Minecraft. Okay. Ooh, like good 3 hour. Yeah. Oh, and then I think that would make sense. Kind of like how I stream stuff, and then although maybe I don't know, maybe he clips his stuff because he posts a lot of stuff to. Um, I'll bet you that's what he does. Anyways, so there's that. So it is Minecraft. We can leave that in there. Minecrafty, I believe it said. Plays Minecrafty. Hmm. Um, I'll just say Minecraft because I don't know. This one we can get rid of. No, and then this one. I think Fighting Cowboy has it, and that's gonna be embarrassing if I'm not following him. All right. I don't watch a lot of Twitch though, in all fairness. So, but I will definitely promote him on this page. Let's see, and then 1980s gamer. I also told that to uh, Snow the product. I said that sounds like a drug dealer name, and like to her face, and I felt bad about it later. I had been drinking, and we were up at Tony's in Foco, and I used to go to Tony's quite a bit. Still do actually, but I don't drink. So, but yeah, you can catch me at Tony's. What was I gonna say? Who did I meet at Tony's? Oh, that's gotta catch up. I delivered pizza to Tech Nine. Um, oh yeah, Snow the product. In fact, we'll go here. Oh wait, let's do that. Los Brownies project. He's hilarious, but he's the nostalgic Latino. Yeah, okay, you see right there. Yeah, the nostalgic Latino. As a definitely like recognizable face. But and he wears this hat that looks like those cups, the paper cups with like the green, blue, and it's just really. Well, actually, let's see. Well, this is three people talking about being Mexican American. Did you say Latin American? Sorry. No, they said Mexican American. I wasn't trying to be racist. I was just like, I mean, and sometimes people might think that like you're just being lazy and just assume all brown people are all like even just like darker skinned people. Because I say that, but like look at her right here. That's not that. Like he definitely looks darker skinned, and I feel like we should do it like a scale. Like I mean, darker skin, dark, really dark, then lighter, really light, and like that. Because anymore, it doesn't really matter. Well, for one, you can't really tell like Italian or French or like, I mean, anybody could be. How do I say that without being extremely racist? But everything's so blended anymore. But like, I mean, I get pretty dark too, and I'm like back when I used to like hang out outside a lot more. And then my hair is really curly, so I kind of look like Colombian too. I've been confused for that. But anyways, enough of that. Hilarious people trying to figure out how to describe them because I knew this guy from the Nostalgic Latino. Let's put this in YouTube. We'll put him right. It's like a hierarchy because he's new. Um, um, do they have like a Los Brownies podcast? Okay. Just put it what they said. Ah, whoops. The anchor's got to go on the end of what is actually the anchor. So let's go ahead and, well, I want to finish this. So we've got Twitch, 1980s Gamer. We can go back to my channel. Oh, jeez. No, I don't have the. Can I see it while I'm. Nah, I can't see the. Who's this? Vintage applesauce. I mean, yeah, we'll add her. Hold on. Oh, okay. Wait, no, she's someone different. I don't know. I'm following her though, so I watched her once upon a time. We'll add her to the there. Fact. Well, no, I'll do just what I just did. I mean, she's playing Minecraft, so already that's my respect. Oh no, you don't want to click it, but you want to be able to copy the text without that. Then you can drop it in over that. But yeah, the whole point of that story was I called this famous, very talented um, Snow the product. She's awesome. Like she does Spanish and English. Where is she? Snow the product. I am following her. Subscribed. Oh, I don't have the. Oh, it's all. They used to be filled in. Like it was like a solid color when it was just like you wanted notifications. But anyways, she's awesome. I saw her perform at the Aggie up in Foco, and then the after party was at Tony's. And or no, no, I did not see her perform. Sorry. See, I'm lying. I was drunk and I was at the bar. Well, not drunk at that point, but I remember seeing. Like I feel like I walked by, but I would remember if I watched her actually perform. I've been watching her videos. Sorry, that's what I kind of feel like. But no, she's one of the ones I didn't actually catch the show, but I saw her at the thing. See, got to keep yourself honest. Let's see. Okay, Ahref. See, and you're learning web development. Oh, I went down. Okay, out. Keep pushing down. Snow the product. I mean, because her flow's so cold and stuff like that, I'm sure. But like, I took it as like, oh, that's blow. So, you sound like a drug dealer. But I said it nicely. I was like, oh, that sounds like a drug dealer. And then I kind of like wandered off and stumbled off. And I could tell that I had like offended her or something. She wasn't like impressed, or maybe she didn't hear me. Maybe she pretended to hear me. I don't know. And then I just kind of like took my drinks and like walked off. Like, didn't think too much of it until I got back, and I was like, that was kind of an awkward thing to say to a random stranger. But and I saw her name on the billboard, and like she's got some pretty where's her? Or no, she did where is it? Sabado. This one's really funny. And it's just like a family gathering or some barbecue family and friends, and like they're just slowly talking, and then it goes spirals out of control and out of control. So, anyways, she's awesome, but I did not mean to insult her. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Was that someone I follow? Anyways, what is all this? Wait, that's one of. Anyways, so I've paid tribute to some people. That was the whole point of that. I've switched all of these to Twitch, so that's the Twitch section. And then I could even do. And then we'll do. So that's the first YouTube, first Twitch, and then do H3. Oh. I just adjusted my volume to 88 volume. I'm sorry, that's not. It's. I'm not trying to laugh at racist stuff, but um, and I don't support that, by the way. I don't hate them either. The people. It's just for those that don't know, that's HH like Nazi stuff. But I've been confused for like a Nazi gangbanger quite a bit, and it's like, nah, just because I was white and I was in jail. It's part of why I got a giant Wu-Tang tattoo on my leg. It was like my resignation from the Aryan Nation. It's just like, no, don't want to be. I mean, I don't have the hate like that. Like, I mean, I have hate for certain people, yeah, like predators. But, anyways, my stuff, my channels. I don't like saying socials because I don't want to invite people to be like in the X app and the Facebook. The Facebook's like more personal. That's family stuff, and I don't really. Ugh. And the only reason I do a lot of things, like on XApp, I'm like a giant honeypot, and like I've been studying security cases, and like I follow and let people follow all these people, and they send me DMs, and there's tons of just like scammy looking things. Probably a couple legitimate ones, and I feel bad for that, but I don't message anybody back, and I document this stuff. Actually, let's look at that. So, seen in the wild, and this is or no, this isn't Python. This is just So I got welcome. This is cybersecurity though, and so in fact, let's go ahead and add a H2 code in game, and then this way, because you can go and like I hate like telling people go to this link, click here, click here, click here. I just want all of them here. Just like how I have Ali K. Miller's videos, you can go and you can see there's a content creator, and I should go back and do that for all of them. But um, to be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Anthony Wright's Code's YouTube videos because a lot of the stuff that he teaches, well, no, actually, I take that back. The easy level stuff that he teaches, I already know, and the medium level and the hard stuff that he teaches, I don't really have the time to sit and want to learn. At least not right now. I'm working on a medium level. Well, let's actually do this. So we've got that. As we talked about, so we got coding game. Let's pop this down. Just to use the list. Come on, what's that? Jeez. Oops. Okay, and then cyber security best practices and ampersand and threat examples. Because let's take out the welcome. So I don't think it's needed. Let's actually test that real quick. Just go to it. And this only works because I'm logged in. They actually did a wall so you can't just go see stuff. Yeah. Whoa. That's pretty cool though. 11111 views. And that is pretty impressive. Like over 1,000 views, and it's only been up. When did it? Does it not have a date? Might not have a date here, but if I go to Tech.io, I believe I can see when I created each playground. Oh, actually, well, I think GitHub could too, but I feel like that's more complicated than this. So let's just go to my playgrounds. And these are all the ones that I've shelved, and like you can tell I'm ADHD AF. That's so many things going, and only like 4 published ones. But let's go to, so yeah, it's 3 years ago. I can get an estimate. So the cybersecurity stuff 2 months ago, and it's got that. So, mm. But I need to move this stuff, and actually that's what I just told someone I worked with briefly at a tech company. He got hacked, and ooh, that's cool too. 1 year ago, but see, it's not as many, and not as many likes too. Like for 1 year versus 2 months. But cybersecurity is a lot more of a buzz thing. Like, and it is more important. It's important. It's not more important. They're both important if you're into like. Actually, sorry, what's going on? Oh, an airplane. I never know if they're like playing music next door or there's a lot of sirens in the city. Not a lot of sirens in Buena Vista. There's like 2 streets, my hometown. So there's OSINT. That's what you got to be careful of. I just assume people know everything about me. And again, honeypot. Got the feds watching my stuff. Just kidding. Kind of though, and I feel like that was actually maybe like a cyber thing that other time they posted that login thing. Like it kept just wanting me to log in. Although I do see Discord maybe doing that. Like, anyways, doesn't matter. So we got that. We found the date. Let's go back to. See, this is how you'd normally have to navigate to these things. So you go here, say FOCO, my company, Open Source Computer Science, which that was never a real thing. I was gonna make a nonprofit like that, and that's evolved into Communal, which is a nonprofit I want to start eventually, and not even like run or like be too much involved in, but like hand off to people that I trust. So, um, you gotta like your own stuff. I liked all my own stuff. I think. Wait, can I? Well, we gotta go to the voting concept. Let's start replacing these. So we got this. That works. We tested it. Put it in here. There we go. And move that on up. So now we've got welcomes. Welcome, welcome. Online voting. No welcome. Because you just don't need it. Just the test. We go here. So it went from cybersecurity to online voting. Now, online voting, if we can get, yeah, online voting concept, it says it up here, which is still good. 1,200 views, that's a lot. It's not 50,000 like my Python tutorial, but I was sharing that around a lot to try to help people learn. Like, people have used it to start clashing, doing code clashes on here. Um, anyways, like online voting server. Concept, okay. Um, requires free account to view. Alright, and so let's go back. Oh wait, no, this, we just don't even need this one. We can go back, I think. Yeah, to the playgrounds. Beginner Python concept. Let's just get both of these. This 64843. This one. I memorized it because, like, on XApp when I was posting it and whatnot. Uh, okay. Interesting that it goes from 64,000 to 152,000. So I feel like there has been. Is that right? Good lord. Since I created. Well, no, actually, I created that like 3 years ago. Yeah, beginner Python concepts like 3 years ago for 50,000. 53.4 thousand views. That's just cool. Of course, I put a lot into this. Like, if you look at all the things, like It's like everything you need to know, and probably like the first year, maybe 2 years of computer science, like well, at least the first two classes. Because again, I got to remember, like my friends might see this and be like, "No, dude, the fish is not that big." But in reality, like some of the stuff, I mean, I do have like security, like encryption, decryption in there, examples of like string manipulation, like a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to remember what I was. The only coding question I was asked that I remember, because been asked a few. I feel like. I mean, even for my current job, it was more of an IT related one since it's IT, and it was more like how would I use an API, and basically I wasn't able to do the exact thing that they asked of me, but I was able to explain and articulate how I would go about doing that, and that's more important because if you can get, I mean, it's both important. I should have been able to actually do the thing and complete the task, but mm, yeah. Sorry, I was going into an argument in my head. Where's I even going with this? We got the Python concepts, the Java concepts. Yeah, let's get out of this. Okay, yeah, it's the big one. Java's still got a lot, 37,000, and this was. I have more pages in this one, but I don't think I did as well. Let's look. Actually, I haven't seen this in a while. Oh no! What? This is trash. Hold on. Now we got to go to the whole thing and cover page under construction. Okay, so people see it. Maybe it's Java, all this programming concepts in a nutshell. Yep. Into a functioning piece of code. Hello world. Oh man. So I almost feel like we should do the. Oh, but then I see the Java. Now it's not too bad. You just have a lot of keywords to use, like public versus private or protected, or the three types. You've got static or I forget the other one. Static versus dynamic in Java. Final, public, no. Constant makes sense? What are the types of methods in Java other than static? So if you use the keyword static, I'm trying to do that like, so usually, and that's a common recurring theme in computer science. So if you go into a bunch of Linux stuff, the man pages or the manual pages, not trying to be chauvinistic, uh, is it even chauvinistic? Or is it just patriarchal or something? And how long have we been going? Almost an hour. I'm gonna take a break at an hour. Um, we'll write some code. I'm getting excited about this, like seeing the stuff. This is what I learned first. Well, not technically first was C++, and I'd really love to write some of that. And I have, although I said Python on the thing, I think I can change it midstream. But then C++, like if somebody were to like come in and start asking a bunch of C++ questions, I don't know. Even Python, it's wait, I go to my playgrounds, C++. How much have I done with that? It doesn't have a, so probably nothing actually. Oh wait, no, I did start. What? Is this really C++ or did I just paste Java in? Well, I'll be. Yeah, so C++ is really cool because it uses these angle brackets. And so when they're facing this way, when you read left to right, it's like you're throwing it out. So it's C out, um, C out? Like, I don't know. But like my buddies and I were learning this in high school, and it was great because we'd smoke bud and we'd go to class and we'd learn this stuff, and we get it done really quick. And then our teacher would just like, okay, you can go hacky sack, and we would go kick around a hacky sack and just be stoned. We get A straight A's. Like I got straight A's all the time, especially in computer classes. Like we'd finish early, and she did say a couple of times, and I feel bad about this. Notice I said she. Like so, first off, women in STEM. it's a lot harder. But we covered Allie K. Miller, and now Miss Riedel, um, which actually I swear. So I feel like she went off to work for NASA. So she went from being a computer science teacher to go work for NASA. Uh, NASA Riedel. Let's see, I don't know how to spell her last name. Name associated with NASA such as Joseph E. Riedel, an author of papers. And my grandpa worked for NASA. My great grandpa. Um, no, was it my grandpa? See, both my grandpas died. One died before I was even born, and the other one died when I was very little. So I actually never really knew a grandpa. I knew a step grandpa for like a couple of years when I was real little, and I haven't seen him. He's probably dead. I mean, actually, because my grandma on that side died a lot. Anyways, my point being is I had relatives work for NASA. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, I go down this rabbit hole and I don't remember. Let's just switch the letters around. Rydell? No, Paul Rydell. Timothy Rydell. Rydell Communications or Riedel or could be L.E. Rydell, no. Rolf Reichel, Research Scientist, Gardner Smith, Joseph E. Rydell. See, I don't know. But anyways, she taught us C++, and it has all sorts of stuff. So you've got the includes, and include means you're including this library, so the input-output stream. You've got using out of the standard library, just cout and endl. And this is a way to keep your code streamlined. Oh, now you need to get rid of that so I can see how the stream looks. And sorry, yeah, you can see well, not my kitchen so much. Now you can see my downstairs and whatever's down there. But anyways, yeah. So back to this. So instead of including the entire standard library, which you could, but that would make your code a lot bigger because whenever you're saying include, you're going and reaching these other code files and basically inserting them there when you're compiling the code that the computer reads. Because this is still just a bunch of like English semi-readable stuff. The computer doesn't see this. The computer sees ones and zeros, and it's in a bunch of special characters that represent ones and zeros. So that's even still like a human readable representation of 111010 or whatever it is. It's like all this data. It's wild. Like so, anyways, yeah, you still use quotations for strings. You have string types, like the data types. Let's see if we go there. Primitive variables. So we've got all of these out. You got to label them. So int for integer, float for floating decimal. This was really cool. One of my college projects was to construct the pieces of a floating point decimal. And there's a lot of math that goes on behind the scenes. So you've got the something exponent mantissa. Let's see. 3 pieces to a floating point number. Oh, the sign. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the sign, which indicates if the number is positive or negative, the exponent, which represents the magnitude or scale of the number, and the mantissa, which also called the significant. Oh, yeah, I remember that word too, because my buddies and I, the same thing. We smoked bud in college too. We'd be laughing about it. The significant, not the significant, which stores the significant digits of the number. So basically, what that means is you take the mantissa and you raise it to the exponent of the exponent section, and all of this is represented into these zeros and ones, although this has like threes. Hold on, it is all binary. Yeah, wait, see, which is always one in binary. This holds the significant digits of the number in a normalized floating point number. The leading digit, which is always one in binary, is often not stored as it is assumed to be there, which saves a bit and increases precision. See, I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me because and I'm already confusing that with the sign because the sign says this is a single bit that is 0 for positive and 1 for negative. Yeah, I do kind of remember that now. So, anyways, the 3 parts. It would be nice. Do we have an image of this? Yeah, here we go. So, exponent, significand, or the mantissa, and then this number equals this to this, and you would have actually that's not even the great. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. So this one it has the sine, the exponent, the mantissa. So then as you're working with this stuff, so and then we did this in what was that? I want to say it was C++. So basically, you go into C. That's Java. Um, Wait, did I just use it? Oh, I was looking at it in here. Okay, sorry. I was a little confused. But so yeah, that's that. Hmm. I don't have it runnable in the browser. I was able to figure that out with Python pretty easy, but like C++, and actually all that is apparently a container, the YAML file. So go here. Oh, whoops. Let's go ahead and save this. How did it make that commit message? Did I do that? Add new YouTube and Twitch links? That is so weird. I mean, I feel like I typed something like that in the description. Oh, wait. You can regenerate? Ah, what? That's that Copilot. It was doing it. That's crazy. Oh. Alright. Regenerate. Let's try it again. No? Okay, whatever. That's fine. It's still pretty exciting. Added more links and started building my section, or the section for my channels. Because yeah, eventually I want to have like all my YouTube stuff organized. Because I mean, same thing. You go into YouTube, it's a nightmare to try to navigate stuff. Like there's a bunch of videos here. I mean, it's not a nightmare. It's okay, but like, and then you go into playlists, and then I don't know, and you can sort them. But as far as like the, well, she's only got this many, so that's easier to find. But like videos and stuff, you could get lost into that. Just boom, and then this way you could actually like say, here's this, and this is why I like this, or the significance of this. So, all right. Anyways, back to the C++. Do I get into? Let's see a function. I have it commented out, so that's. Oh, I wonder what this error is. Missing stub, loops CPP. Okay, let's go here. What? It doesn't show where. So the problem with that is even though loops would, I would assume, be here, I see code here. So this is actual C++ code, and I assume it works if put, but I don't know if I've actually tested that. This is Java. Oh, I get it now. Loops.cpp. Then I put all of this. Alright. Let's go to. Man, September was sparse. August. And I don't really get too deep into them. Oh, it's just the number of contributions? What? So if I just save every 5 seconds, like there, that might be. That's kind of messed up. I don't want to do that, but anyways, the point is I was trying to like way back. Let's find the repositories. Hmm. Python, Docker file, JavaScript, Python, Java, C Sharp, because I want to start one of those. Library of Alexandria. Oh, this is the original CTC. So I had this idea years ago. What was that? Oh, wait, never mind. Updated last year? February, though, last year. So that's like a year. Geez, we're almost to February again. I don't know. I guess it's like half a year. Huh. Bunch of books. All right, here we go. Some more playgrounds. C++. All right, and if we go into CPP files, there is a loops.cpp. So if I go CPP files, loops.cpp. Oh, you know what? I think that might be because I don't understand the missing stub in statement 6 markdown. If I just read the error message, maybe. I don't know if this is right. Like, I have no idea. This is. Then if we look at. Alright, hold on. Starting to fall asleep. I need to eat some food too. I might take a quick break, eat a snack, come back and actually do some coding. We should do it in Python. I mean, because I did say Python on the tag. I don't want to have to go back and change it. And this could be a whole rabbit hole. I was gonna show like a successful go to repositories. Like if we go to Python, and if you just wait. Oh, I actually named them what they were. So this one is so that's kind of sloppy, and what it needs to do is so I have statement 1, 2, 3, and then 10 out of because it's numerical sorting. So what is this? Oh, CMake and shell, a tiny bit of shell. So, but then here we have all the things, and if I were to do one of these, let's do sorting. Wait. There we go. So you have a command to run the Python 3 interpreter on PyFile, so you give it the file path. Oh, that might be why this isn't working. So in here, if we go into statement 6, I mean, we can't hurt it. So let's try this. Copy. Mm, how did I? So this looked commented out, but anyways. No, I have no idea what any of that is. I'm not even gonna try it. All right, now I'm gonna take a break, eat some quick, like eat a snack, some dinner, some yeah, a couple Jacob Lyle songs, and then we will get back and we will write some Python. So, but that's the error. That's this loops.cpp. Now let's go to recursion. The problem is what I did with a lot. Hold on. What I did with a lot of these is I actually copied. Well, so that's not good. Copied the code over. In fact, that was Java. If you look at it. This public static void for loops with that. I was just talking about how C++ is really cool because you have the angle brackets like it's throw it out. If you have the angle brackets facing the other way, it's C in, which I didn't have. If we go to, let's just go to 2. Do we have anything in here? Oh, that is what we had. So 2, 3, and then I just have, yeah, there's no real actual C++ for comments. I don't even know what, I think it's slashes. Slashes, yeah. Slashes and slash star. And slash star will cover everything. And I think when you do slash star, it starts every line with a asterisk or star. So, but anyways, let's get into. Oh, he's been playing this whole time. Okay, sorry. Do that. No. Okay. Take a break. Listen to a couple songs. I'll be back. And what? Just people messaging me, which is good a lot of times, but sometimes it's not. Alright, so let's take a break. I'll be right back. Let's go and mute the mic, and I will see you. I feel like I'm just not, like, maybe I need this closer? I don't know. Like, I feel like it's just really quiet. At least what it's showing on the thing. Let's see. Alright, let's try saying something. How does that sound? I guess it's okay, but. Alright, anyways, take a break. We'll be right back. Listen to some Jacob Lyle. And, yeah. Alright, BRB.
Yo, it seems as of lately, I've been kinda confused. I find myself consumed by the words that I use. See, it's just past noon, and I ain't been out this room. Do what you love, homie, love what you do. I've been afraid that this was who I am, yet scared to leave the rest behind. Passion speaks to free its mind, and pride is found within my eyes. Cash is opportunity, and I have none of that inside. I can't land a #1 hit with a 9 to 5. This world is cold and wetter than bad weather. I need a sweater plus some cheddar. I know I'm better than I ever been. I know I'm better than I ever been. So you can run and tell your friends I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it all. I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it all. I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it all. I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it away. I haven't gone as far as I would like to. I haven't reached the stars that I would like to. I haven't bought the car that I would like to. All I wanna do is fly away. All I wanna do is fly away. So if the time's here, I guess the time's now. I left everything so I could make the right sound, and so the dream stuck. I'm glad I left now. Looking back, I was the kid that always stuck out, didn't stress out. I knew I'd find a better route, and now my vision's doubling. I want an Irish cedar couch. I'm better than ever. I think it's cool to be clever, but we could always be better, right? I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it all. I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it all. I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it all. I'm better than ever, better than ever. I'm better than ever, and all I do is give it away. I haven't gone as far as I would like to. I haven't reached love in this world. We only got so much time. We only got so much energy. And it's best to do what you love, man. Because before you know it, this will be over. It's Jacob Lau.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were always in control of the when and where in our lives?
Yeah, yes, I'll get you those figures today.
Mom, check it out. I learned a new song.
When and where you choose to do something can make all the difference. At University of Phoenix, we make it easy to balance work, family, and school. Plus, with online classes 24/7, you get the freedom to learn when and where you want. Start your degree in tech, healthcare, or business today at phoenix.edu.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Cause it's all good. I would never wanna hold you down. I would never wanna hold you hostage. I'm just glad that I can hold you now. And I'ma be a better man for it. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Life is beautiful and you remind me. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life. And my whole life I've been waiting for the time I could hold you for a minute just to kiss you goodbye. I've been caught up in the pines over half of my life. So when I see you at the beach, that's what I'm missing inside. High or low tide, when I'm with you I'm fine. But when we're separated I'll be losing my mind. I promise I'ma keep it on the real though. My heart is torn in half and I know that it's gonna heal slow. And I don't even care if it's soft, I had to write about it. Baby girl, you know who you are. Just know I'm missing you in that walk. I had a dream about it. Baby girl, get into the car. So I can take you to the places and faces that we have never seen. I feel like you could lead me down the path of better things. I've been thinking lately, what's a king without a queen? Baby, something like the space in between. You mean the world to me. Come on girl, I'm ready to go. I hope you're coming with me. Maybe we should reach for the stars. Come on girl, I need you to grow. It's like the sun that hit me, baby. Know wherever you are. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. I came and knocking on your door. I'm glad you let me in, cause I was working harder than a man is trying to pay the rent. It all started through a friend of a friend. We tried loving once and then we did it again. Baby, come on back, you know I'm needing that. Come on, I gotta keep you on me like a greenery sack. I think that I'ma cross a map just to tell you I'm back. And you can show me all the places you be kicking it at. When I say I'll see you soon, I want it right now. I just hope that you be hanging with the right crowd. I'm here to make you happy, baby, I don't wanna fight now. I know you won't forget what we was doing with the lights out. I would never wanna hold you down. I would never wanna hold you hostage. I'm just glad that I can hold you now. And I'ma be a better man for it. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Life is beautiful and you remind me. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life. Come on girl, I'm ready to go. I hope you're coming with me. Maybe we should reach for the stars. Come on girl, I need you to grow. It's like the sun that hit me, baby. Know wherever you are. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, y'all. Cause it's all good. Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, y'all. Cause it's all good. I would never wanna hold you down. I would never wanna hold you hostage. I'm just glad that I can hold you now. And I'ma be a better man for it. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Life is beautiful and you remind me. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life. And my whole life I've been waiting for the time I could hold you for a minute just to kiss you goodbye. I've been caught up in the pines over half of my life. So when I see you at the beach, that's what I'm missing inside. Higher low tide, when I'm with you I'm fine. But when we're separated I'll be losing my mind. I promise I'ma keep it on the real though. My heart is torn in half and I know that it's gonna heal slow. And I don't even care if it's soft, I had to write about it. Baby girl, you know who you are. Just know I'm missing you in that walk. I had a dream about it. Baby girl, get into the car so I can take you to the places and faces that we have never seen. I feel like you could lead me down the path of better things. I've been thinking lately, what's a king without a queen? Baby, something like the space in between. You mean the world to me. Come on girl, I'm ready to go. I hope you're coming with me. Maybe we should reach for the stars. Come on girl, I need you to grow. It's like the sun that hit me, baby, now wherever you are. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all alone for you. I came and knocking on your door. I'm glad you let me in, cause I was working harder than a man is trying to pay the rent. It all started through a friend of a friend. We tried loving once and then we did it again. Baby, come on back, you know I'm needing that. Come on, I gotta keep you on me like a greenery sack. I think that I'ma cross a map just to tell you I'm back. And you can show me all the places you be kicking it at. When I say I'll see you soon, I want it right now. I just hope that you be hanging with the right crowd. I'm here to make you happy, baby, I don't wanna fight now. I know you won't forget what we was doing with the lights out. I would never wanna hold you down. I would never wanna hold you hostage. I'm just glad that I can hold you now. And I'ma be a better man for it. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Life is beautiful and you remind me. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life. Come on girl, I'm ready to go. I hope you're coming with me. Maybe we should reach for the stars. Come on girl, I need you to grow. It's like the sun that hit me, baby, now wherever you are. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, y'all. Cause it's all good. Cause it's all good. Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, y'all. Cause it's all good. I remember when I was just a little kid. Oh, the innocence seems all I ever did was run around starting this and that. But when it came to getting work done, I missed the chance. They said my spirit was free, and if that is a good thing, then why aren't you like me? I guess that they were telling me that I'm a little different. Teachers always said, Jake, are you even listening? You could find me sitting with the principal consistent. I said I didn't care and he was pissed because I meant it. I never started trouble, I just like to have fun. But everyone around me was content to have none. I guess that life isn't all about the jungle gym, but working 80 hours a week ain't on my bucket list. And those are straight up facts. If I make $1 million, I'll be laid up fat. I don't need to be rich, but I don't wanna be broke. I just wanna be well off and do what I love. I got this feeling in my stomach, I'ma let it live. I'm just glad that I'm surrounded by talented friends. I swear that it's my pockets that won't let me in. All my people are exceptional and destined for business. This laid back country cat is pushing the limits, and I'ma keep on doing that and stay in my zone. And now that I'm grown, I got places to go. Now that I'm grown, excuses are worth nothing. I gotta do what's best for me. And now that I'm grown, I gotta work towards something. Or honestly, it's hard to sleep. Now that I'm grown, I don't act so tough. Don't need my homies here to back me up. And now that I'm grown, I don't relax enough. I got my homies here to pass the rum. Now that I'm grown, excuses are worth nothing. I gotta do what's best for me. And now that I'm grown, I gotta work towards something. Or honestly, it's hard to sleep. Now that I'm grown, I don't act so pass the rum.
You pop for apples in the toilet, and you like it. You play ball like a girl. What did you say? You heard me. Tomorrow, noon, at our field. Get the buffalo butt bread. Count on it, pea drinking crap face.
I remember my younger days skating around town in that hot summer sun. Getting a little older, finally getting my license, cruising around with the windows down. Back when getting a dump sack seemed like a complicated mission. Like when can I get that endo and clown? On my homies sipping on Keystone Light and Crown. Drown my sorrows, smoking sticky sour diesel for hours. I kept the G all the way to Z. Swing swords like Zorro, guzzling rum, Jack Sparrow. Learning how to bowl and shoot arrows. Just an innocent kid, teenage wasteland. Like ain't nobody fucking with us, man. Well shit, I guess life ain't all about the jungle gym. But being married with 3 kids before 30 just really ain't on my bucket list. But life's so sweet as I reminisce on the days of my youth. Knowing someday I'll meet my moment of truth. Until then I know excuses cannot pave my road. And not all that glistens is gold. Yet we must all believe in ourselves to relieve the stress on our souls. So we can teach these precious youth how to shine and grow. Allow your minds to be free. And we can all sit back and enjoy the show. Yeah, like the birds and the bees and the trees, you know. Enjoy the show. Yeah, like the birds and the bees and the trees, you know. Zeke Schlitz, enjoy the show. Now that I'm grown, excuses are worth nothing. I gotta do what's best for me. And now that I'm grown, I gotta work towards something. Or honestly, it's hard to sleep. Now that I'm grown, I don't act so tough. Don't need my homies here to back me up. And now that I'm grown, I don't relax enough. I got my homies here to pass the rum. Now that I'm grown, excuses are worth nothing. I gotta do what's best for me. And now that I'm grown, I gotta work towards something. Or honestly, it's hard to sleep. Now that I'm grown, I don't act so tough. Don't need my homies here to back me up. And now that I'm grown, I don't relax enough. I got my homies here to pass the rum.
Alright, welcome on back. We'll actually let it just kinda. Anyways, yeah, so it might have been a little longer than I planned, but I didn't want to cut off Z Schlitz, and I was thinking about that, so that was the second half of that. I haven't met the guy, but already I feel like I know, and I feel like this is him. I don't know, because it's, you know, or maybe that's just the album cover. I don't know, but yeah. So, but if I meet him, I'm sure I'll meet him too. Like, I mean, I'm supportive, and I need to do that too. I want to, before I do anything else in the tribute, actually not even the tribute, we need to go into the index page. Here we go. Highly recommended. So where am I going to put this? Right? Mental health, tribute, or my favorite content. Okay. So never mind. Let's go to content list. That's okay. We'll do HTML content list. And actually, I want to make sure that I'm making sound. I'm not muted. I'm sorry. It's so painful. Like, oh. And then, let's see. Can I hear it? Is the question. It's a little bit more of a delay than. It is. That's interesting. It's a little bit more of a delay than the PlayStation when I do a gaming stream. Anyways, so content list. Oh, what? Yeah, cancel changes. Oh, wait. right there. Just wanted to have a second one pulled up for content list, but also kind of want to restructure this. So my favorite content list. Then in here, well, first we gotta do the edit pencil. I'm trying to debate if I want to put it before that or because that's like a brief explanation of like, why our content media is so important. I don't know, take with that what you will. Oops. Yeah. No. Highly recommended. I'm not spell checking anything because I don't want Grammarly all up in this. So that, and then list item, and then ahref equals. We need Jacob Lyle. He's my buddy from way back in the day. I mean, we weren't like super close, but like we definitely did hang out. Like this BV, we played football together, and he gave me permission to use all this music. And so I need to shout out to him and put like his stuff. So, and he also auctions off stuff. He does a lot of, let's see, Jacob Lyle, musician, content creator. Okay, so that's, oh, actually, hmm. So that's the SoundCloud one. What I was gonna do is like down here do another unordered list, like that nested one, and then do a tref. Okay. Oh no, it's eBay Jacob. I think. Yes. There we go. So we got eBay Jacob. He's like a Renaissance man, or what we could say is a Renaissance human. Except it does sound weird, but to be like all inclusive and include, I mean, because we're talking about my computer science teacher was a woman. Like, I'm actually gonna go visit one of my other teachers next summer, and then what else? Yeah, just Ali K. Miller. I mean, like, so just saying, like, not like all of them. It's like it's just a pretty good mix. So, in fact, it's still his YouTube, Jacob, eBay Jacob, and then here. Okay. Um, so actually, I might just take this out and just have that there, and then yeah, okay. And then here, that works. Do ahref. Did I do it twice? I did it twice. Okay, so there's that, and then um, SoundCloud. Okay, so like what his handle is and what the the platform is and the link, and you should always check your links when you go to this. So let's go ahead and I think that's it for now. Oh wait, let's look actually. Is there? Let's go in the about. Life goals, business adventures, eBay reseller, husband, father. Yeah, he's good dude all around. Joined in 2020. Interesting. A lot of subscribers. I've got like 307. So I did have 200 followers here on the Twitch back when I did it the first time with like ghetto audio, but I also streamed a lot more tech streams. So I know that's a lot easier to do I know somebody that did like speed runs, and once he got to 200, there's like a slope. Like once you realize how much money you make off of like being an affiliate of like so many views, then it gets to it's a little disheartening. I mean, I got hired on at a place, so I stopped streaming because of that. But I mean, like now Jake with all of this, like these are a lot of views for. Oh wait, these are recent. Let's see. Yeah, he found all. Yeah, see, 65,000. That's what I was looking for. I was like, I feel like he has a lot more than this. A lot of these. I mean, there you go. Yeah, like 20,000. Like some of his more popular stuff. Like, and he does a lot of like really good editing and such. Like a lot more work than I've put into mine, and I need to like aspire to get to where he's at. I mean, especially the thumbnails. Look, like each one is personalized and everything. Let me go to my channel. Yeah, 307. No thumbnails. Some of that. Oh, there's my graffiti though. My tag. That is drawn by yours truly. I got some. Oh, jeez, this brain rot. But see, even my stuff, like almost 2,000 on that. Definitely not no 70,000. Um, yeah, this one's so dumb. 6, 7, 6. But I'm creating characters. Oh, and then this is the like these are the donation projects. So like, I'm trying to make it to where. And see, my work is very small. Like we don't have a lot of staff. I mean, we're less than like way less than 100 people. I think I don't even know how much, but um, like old tech, if you wipe it in factory restore it, and like this is used with the red key USB, which wipes a computer better than DoD standards. It wipes every bit, like everything is changed. And so and that's the point of like, so a lot of times when you erase something on a computer, you're just erasing the pointer to it or the address to it, and so you're not actually deleting the information. And so something that I did in the cybersecurity bootcamp was digital forensics, where we found files, half like partial files and stuff. Because sometimes, like as you save other files, it might write over that because once that pointer is removed, the space is no longer allocated or reserved for that code block of that data. So you can have all your words, your secret messages, or like your save files, your pictures, like, and that's how they get a lot of people too, like child predators and stuff, is because they'll try to delete their stuff and it still exists there. Whew, and I'm okay with that. They need to be caught. Like it's ridiculous. But sorry, there's my graffiti. I changed it. I used to have a picture of Dubai, which was still really cool, but I wanted to do that. And then, what's my description? Yeah. Oh yeah. And then GitHub. And then that's why I'm building this up. So, anyways, Jacob Lyle. That's where we're at. Awesome dude too. I bought my car from him actually. But he doesn't. He no longer works there. I mean, but he. I don't know. Those I feel like. A year ago. This stuff is really interesting, and I kind of feel bad about this. I've helped another buddy do storage lockers. Like I'll help him go and like load up his truck, and like, because when you're buying auctioned off storage lockers, you're basically buying someone's stuff that they didn't want to get rid of, but they couldn't afford to pay it, or a lot of times it's actually somebody that passed away and nobody knows about their storage locker. And like the way I see that is if you didn't take the time to really investigate, I mean, unless you did and then you just didn't find it, then okay. But like, if you didn't know your family well enough, and that's easier said than done too, because like, a will watching a lot of Better Call Saul. Anyways, we got way off topic. We got this highly recommended Jacob Lyle. Trying to think of who else. Now that I say this, I don't know if this is the right place for it. So because I just did a lot of this with the tribute. I'm just having a hard time. It's like a Venn diagram of like um, how much it could be here and how much it could be there. Because I have the other file like roll it index. No, that's definitely that's right out. Oh, let's code some Python. We'll save this. Added Jacob Lyle. Or wait, is this? Yeah. Wait, it didn't co-pilot this with a commit message, but added. Sorry. Shout out. Oh, actually, wait, cancel. I need to do. Um, so then the sub list says. I'm trying to think. I have this on my. Well, I can't go to it while I'm streaming, but I have it. I mentioned him on my actual Twitch profile, but to put it here, I was trying to think of where to say like allows me to use this music because that's not me on the intro or the intermission music. If you're new to this channel, that's Jacob Lyle. So I gotta figure out. Although I said it at the beginning of the video, I think so. Anyways, we were already here. um, Anywho, oh, and then some of my favorites, even of that. Trying to think of how to. It's almost like it's here. Oh, it is still playing. Trying to think of how you can do. Wait, share. There you go. Copy the link. Okay. Embed. Wait, it says WordPress code, but I think I could just iframe width like that. I feel like that's just yeah, I think that's just HTML. Let's try it. um can I embed it? I guess yeah. Oh wow, a list within a list within a list. mm, let's do it. Let's see. I'm kind of interested to see. Oops. Uh, it almost doesn't want to do it because it didn't like autofill. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just being. So let's do that. Oh, so huge. Okay, so it's an iframe element with angle brackets with an href. That concerns me a little bit. That's a different color. I don't know what to think of that. Let's try it. All right. Highly recommended content section. Yes. Musicians. Oh, did it do the? Because musicians and their links, I'm only doing the one. Like, I think that was. I don't know. Anyways, added section for highly recommended content. So far, just Jacob Lyle. See, that sounds more like what I would say. Musicians. I didn't have any other queued up in my. Anyways, whatever. So let's see if this works. All right. I need to actually add some divs and make that functional, or make it actually do something. I mean, it's not functional. Like there's no bug. It's just I haven't actually classified any of that as like I did here. It's just under construction. So, all right. Now, my favorite content. Wait, what? Content list. Movies. Oh, I got a bug there. Content list. There it is. Oh! Oh! Look at that! We could do that. Um, no, let's do a sub page of a sub page. Actually, I think. So we'll have highly recommended. But what we can do is let's go in here and we don't need into. We'll leave it. No, keep going back and forth. Let's create a new file called Jacob Lyle and uh, highly recommended. That iframe, see, it worked. I mean, it's a little hacky looking. I would like to make it like with a border or something, maybe. But I mean, it definitely works. So let's just copy this and put this in add file. And we got to change a different. Life Brian quotes. Let's do that. Best life. All right, let's do that. Already just seeing. Blessed are the cheesemakers. I believe they were he was referring to the makers of all dairy products, and then someone changed it. Shh. So. All right. File Jacob Lyle .html. HTML. So we have that, and then Jacob Lyle, musician, eBay reseller. How did he describe himself? I guess is how I should say it. Life goals, business, adventures, husband and father. Okay, so I don't know if I gotta get into all that, but or should I? I don't know. I mean, like, if he tells me he would like that, sure, I'll do that. But I think like musician, eBay reseller. There you go. Because then I could put the links to this. I don't have links to like husband and father. Although, wait. I mean, it's how he said it. Husband, father. It almost sounds like an obituary, and I don't, knock on wood, I don't like that. But I mean, that's how he described it. And then what I could do is I could do like put the SoundCloud song where he talks about having a kid. Um, he's got a couple now. I'm like, sorry, it's like OSINT and all that. But but he does a song that's a tribute to it. So I don't even know where he is anymore. I think he was like in Denver, and then up here it says Gunnison. Like I don't know. Like he could be in Wyoming for all we know, or North Dakota. We got a lot of friends up there that we go back and forth with. But Dakota. So anyways, this is actually what that is, and so what we can do is really just leave that as this for now. Updated heading. No, actually, I created Jacob Lyle HTML, made a subpage for all of Jacob's work. Because that's what, like, I mean, part of like him letting me use his music is I'm putting it out there and trying to advertise for him, and it is great music. I mean, I love it. So like, but this way you can choose to go look at all of it, and then you can figure out what you want to do. Like, go follow him, like his stuff, and comment great work, eh? You can say A-Rye said to do that. Say great work, eh? And maybe even say, no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to say like insider stuff. Not like insider, but like, inside jokes. And anywho, Jacob's work. I'm trying to think if I should add him to the other page. So let's actually just like commit that, because that's what this needs to be. And then this one, we can actually edit and take that out. Instead of getting all complicated with all this, let's definitely take this out. this? Actually, just nothing. So now I gotta try to remember. Oh, let's do this too. I don't want to forget the. There we go. So now I need to go to. We're in. Oh. Oh, geez, sorry. I just saw HTML and content list because this is going to another HTML file. So it's actually just. Like that. I might need a dot slash. Let's do that. Link to subpage for Jacob Lyle's work. Okay, now we'll still do the Python. I just like wanted to finish this first because I was jamming out to the music while I was eating some food. Let's actually go back here. I mean, I'm wondering if I should make all of it bold because this looks a little small. Actually, let's just go ahead and do that. What's the home page? I did want to keep the index. Oh, whoops, no. Did the same thing. Alright, here we go. So, index, we just gotta change the type of tag that is. So, mental health. Or what did I do with H1? So, this needs to be an H1. Yeah, you can't type too many things, otherwise then it like forces into an editor, and I feel like it's like a different editor. Could be wrong. Okay, and then I mean, it's the website. You want it to be big enough to see, and you don't want people to be like really squinting and like. Okay, I like this. Improved structure and readability. Great job, Copilot. That's awesome. Like, GitHub's helping me make my stuff. So. So now if we go here and then we go to wonder if I should do some like spacing and padding because that just looks a little cramped, and that's even on just like a computer screen. Well, I need to do free code camp. Well, that's what we could do. Actually, hold on. This site is awesome, but I haven't been here in so long. I wonder if it's my email or if it's my GitHub. Oh, looks right. A-Rye 719. That's 719, and that's actually what like. So this, I mean, it sucks that this has been perverted to, and now somebody could clip that and call me a white supremacist, but I'm not, by the way. But about. Oops, no. Just go to me. I'm gonna put the same description in here. And my focus is on preventative blue teaming still. That's all the social engineering that I do on XApp all day. All day. Okay. has a spot for GitHub, for LinkedIn. Why not? I'm updating my profile, by the way. Sorry, just real quick on stream. There we go. I don't want to do XApp, Blue Sky, personal website. Nope, just GitHub. Oh, actually, the GitHub. Oh, it already had it. Okay. Oh wait, it also said share. Wait, what? What happened? A-Rye 719. Why did it? Jeez. Okay. Okay. The picture. It's not letting me click stuff. Oh well. Anyways, now we're into here. So, what's this? Excuse me. So, there we go. Got my GitHub, my link. That's my website, LinkedIn. Current streak, total points, longest streak. Alright, let's do some of this. Oh, in 2022, one of 21 pages. There you go. So, I mean, that's not like super impressive because I actually did a video where. Sorry, I was gonna close this out. Oh, excuse me. So, but I think this is what I was doing the last time I was streaming, and I did a free code camp like playlist. So I guess it's starting over. So menu, curriculum. Huh. This is awesome. Archive page? Oh man. This is what I remember. Now I feel old. This is what I was using a lot of. In fact, this is what I was going to do with like Python. But really responsive web design. Yeah, the cat photo app. We're going to start the project. So, start coding. Yeah, and this is how you can learn. Actually, wait. So, updating our website or my website in content list. Highly recommended. I will do this. Oh, it's not an edit. Okay. Alright, and then href. I still gotta test that up there. Oh no, it did. It did. We tested it. It's alright. That. And then. Pretty sure they're nonprofits. I'd say. Oh. There. Okay. Code camp. Href. Code in game. Just got one here. Actually, maybe let's not do the code camp tonight. I mean, I could get into that, and that'd be really exciting, but it said Python, and honestly, we're going on 2 hours. It's almost 9. I kind of got. I want to go do a couple things, and then maybe do a gaming stream because I need to grind. I've been trying to get these camos, and I already got the Chucky thing, so that's good. But I'm trying to get some camos and just like his personal goals and stuff. So, um, plus it's fun, and I got Borderlands 4. Oh my gosh! Oh, I might do Borderlands 4. Ooh, we could actually do well, no, because I don't want to like talk through all of it. I mean, it could be a lot of talking, but I could like talk more about tech stuff, comedy. Such good movies. Monty Python, the first ones. Oh, and then so this one's I'm a Lumberjack. This one, that's what we should do. Strange Women Lying Ponds. Okay, so that's for index. Let's actually edit that. Put spaces in between that stuff. No. Updated formatting of what? Oh, actually no. Monty Python tribute comment. There we go. I'm trying to be better about uniform formatting for all my files. And as I say that, I see comments like sticking out past the. But I don't know. I guess that's okay. Whatever. Like I don't know. Trying to be better about uniform files and including tribute comments to pay homage to some of my favorite people. There you go. There we go. And we'll have a bunch of commits from today because we're doing a bunch of these little things. But yeah, putting a space between that. That's the index. So going to HTML, communal. Oh, I didn't have a doc type in. Huh. Oops. Sure. The beginning of the file. Okay. Now, in here, we need some more. Making it worse? How could it be worse? Jehovah, Jehovah. All I was saying is this meal was good enough for Jehovah. Oh, he said it again. Alright. Okay. Because it puts in a space between. Monty Python tribute comment ante 2. I don't know what it is. Ante, so what? Look at what it's saying in the thing. Removed a comment about making things worse in a style sheet link. How is that a style sheet link? I mean, I don't know. Well, that's it. Same. Oh, well, I guess it might have thought. I'm just trying to remember if I deleted something from there. Anyways, whatever. I'm spending too much time on that. Let's go back to that. Content list we just did. So it's got. Oh, but this needs. Oh no. Doc type. I mean, is it though? Am I messing things up? Let's see. Example HTML file. Go into W3 schools. doc type, HTML. Okay. Whew. There we go. Commit changes. So now we did free code camp, coding game, to content list. This one. Just go back into here. CTC, cut the crust. Doc type does not have a Monty Python quote. John Cleese would be very disappointed, he would. And I think he liked, wait, I think he liked my comment, but not this other one that I did where I actually took a picture. He said, do something silly, so I grabbed my horse head statue, and like, I was just like, ah, oh, and, uh, what did you call that? The four horses of revelation. The first horseman rides a white horse and brings conquest. The second on a red horse and brings war. The third on a black horse and signifies famine. The fourth rides a pale horse and represents death. And already, like, the Pope had like a horse or something, or I saw something, but it was white, and they were saying like the pale, and I don't know. There's a bunch of people saying like the end times, like they constantly keep going back and forth. Something to do with Israel, and I don't even know. But I just thought it was funny because I have like a brown or a black horse, but I wouldn't say famine. I mean, anyways, they are the first four of seven seals broken by Jesus, heralding a period of judgment on earth. And even that, like, judging you. No. No, I feel like it's just like communication technology. We're getting to the point where we can judge each other, and if we were all created, like if you just blur the whole Jesus thing, you say like Allah, God, whatever, the creator, the flying spaghetti monster, a gnome, like anything. I'm trying to think of like what other people, like in Hinduism, there's a bunch of, anyways, any human idea or concept of the creator or spiritual beings, you just blur that. Judgment, though, like coming to a head. I feel like that's a misinterpretation. But anyways, I just thought it was funny because I have a horse statue now. What I need is a quote. Oh. Oh, these are in groups. What? In 96? What? That, oh. Man, I think that's when the Macarena came out. Around then. Let's go here. Oh. This one's going to be a long one. Actually, this should be an index. No, it'll be in CTC. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, so it's a whole exchange. And we're going to read it out. So Nissus Vetus, a line of prisoners files past the jailer. Nissus says crucifixion. Prisoner says yes. Nissus says good, out the door, line on the left, one cross each. The next prisoner, Nissus says crucifixion. Mr. Cheeky says, no, freedom actually. Nissus says, what? Mr. Cheeky, yeah, they said I hadn't done anything and I could go and live on an island somewhere. Mrs. Sweater says, oh, I say, that's very nice. Well, off you go then. And Mr. Cheeky's like, no, I'm just pulling your leg. It's crucifixion, really. And this is like, oh, yes, very good. Well, Mr. Cheeky's like, yes, I know. Out the door, one cross each, line on the left. Oh, man. It's pretty morbid, but that is, right, that's funny. Like, all right. Oh, what happened? Everything just blinked. Let's commit the changes. Copilot, hurry. My computer might be dying. Am I still streaming? Added humorous comment. There you go, co-pilot. Added a humorous comment about a scene involving prisoners and a jailer. Yes, thank you, co-pilot. All right. So now let's see here if I'm still making noise. That's awesome. Okay. So we got that. And CTC is pretty fitting for like a really good proper quote. But let's see. I like these. I kind of want to go back into those. But anyways, cybersecurity, another really important one. No comment. I'll edit it, but yeah. Yep. There we go. Slightly blur it. Now, should we do the 2 stars? There we go. What's Copilot gonna say about this one? Remove commented dialogue. What? No, no Copilot. Added Monty Python Life of Ditto. There we go. Alright, so now cybersecurity has it, education, just gotta have it. This wasn't the Python you thought, huh? Ho ho, but no, I really do want to write some Python, but okay. Oh, this is good for education. What have the Romans ever done for us? All right. What apart from actually, we didn't read the. Oh, that was a short one. Excuse me, are you the People's Front of Judea? F off, the People's Front of Judea. We're the Judean People's Front. I say, oh, sorry, and then like or something like that. It was like, all right, but apart from the sanitation, the medicine, education, wine, public order, irrigation, roads, freshwater system, and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us? Brought peace? Oh, peace, shut up. There is not one of us who would not gladly suffer death to rid this country of the Romans once and for all. Well, one. Yeah, there's one, but otherwise we're solid. Oh, dissenter. Let's see what Copilot has to say about this. No! Copilot, you were doing good. Let's try another one. Clean up education by removing comments. No, we didn't remove any comments. Eliminate comments. No, there's no. Added. Ah! That's too much. Okay, there we go. Okay, so education. Where are we at with that? Okay, a decent amount. We've got undergraduate level, graduate level. Yeah, unfinished stuff. ACT, SAT stuff. I think this is how you can study for the ACT. Oh, that's. Already, I just want to clean that up. I don't know why I have that as the link name. Oh. So there's that. I mean, even this, too. Jeez, that made my head hurt. It pretzeled it. Alright, so. kind of like making more uniform, like the other pages we did. You have the link, the href, and then you have what it is. And then you click what it is, and then that, I feel like that's just a little more cleaner. So then same with this. Go ahead and get this out. Put it there. Take out the last bits, and then, jeez, that is such a. See if this works up to the ampersand. I think it might even work up to the question mark. There we go. We don't even need any of that other stuff. So, content list. No, here we go. Actually, wait. Rather than trying to chop it myself, I will paste it. There we go. So now we got education. Don't need to have exclamation point. Calm down now. Let's see all of these. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Okay, so that's actually not terribly hard. I say it. Oh no, there it is. What Y? Z. Oh. Okay. Official Twitter. I'm gonna change that to X app, and then I gotta find a. Because I mean, he bought it. It's not Twitter anymore. I know there's a whole thing like I'm always gonna call it Twitter, and I've been corrected actually, but it's like it's X app now. Whatever. I mean, I'm glad Elon bought it, and I don't agree with a lot of what Elon says and does, but XApp forcing people outside of their echo chambers was progress for human communication and progress. Also giving the world a voice. I mean, it had a voice already, but I don't think Twitter was XApp, or Twitter was as globally known and used as it is now as XApp. So, and actually, let's see if this is still a thing. X.com GED testing. Oops. Oh. I'll follow them. All things. Anyways. So we just need to do that. X.com. There we go. We've now updated our site to be current, relevant. Alright. Oh man, I'm gonna need some like milk or something. Got the heartburn. GED code pen. I should update that. Excuse me. I should update that on a website like this, like all the GED stuff. I mean, kind of like how I'm doing this stuff, but. Okay. Got to take out the colon and the space. Alright. And then these are just dead links for now, or not even links, they're just like inactive stubs for links. For math, science, English language arts, Spanish language arts. Someone's peeling out donuts. Wait, it's only Tuesday. Jeez, and it's not even like the end of the year. I mean, I understand if it's like getting close to like winter break or something, or even listing your clearance level. I don't have a clearance level. They don't trust me with anything. They don't trust me so much. I'm on watch list, like, so no, don't. I mean, I ain't got nothing for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I have it here. Scratch, look at, hand raised, cursive, printing. Cursive I could take out, actually. Or no, that's just like, never mind. I need to leave it in there. Why do I have it here, though? What? I have like a bunch of parenting stuff, so let's actually take all that. I don't know where it should go, but not there. And that's why I was trying to like connect these two, because I talk about cursive, and then I'm going to take parenting out. Actually, wait. This would go in chronological order. You've got K through 12, which is the very beginning, and then parenting is what you're teaching to teach your kids. It's like tying shoes and stuff. I think I had in there. So undergraduate level, graduate level. We could even put parenting after high school, but and after undergraduate, let's say. Um, H1 is it? Oh yeah, no, we need to change them too. So parenting, and then I'm going to just kind of put that commented stuff out there. Change this to. All right, and then let's actually go all of them. Let's go down to the bottom, get every last one. So it needs to be easier for people to see and read. All right, so there's that parenting. Um, yeah, we'll do that. We don't need to be. Like the lists, okay, but. Hmm. Tying shoes, potty training. Um, Riding a bike, art. Because I mean, you want to do like painting, drawing, like there could be a bunch of subcategories of that. What else? Adult words. Mm, Empathy, compassion. Um, uh, why stealing is a shortcut, and how shortcuts are bad. There we go. Okay, so that's like, I mean, and I feel like I could go on into that for a while. Parenting, undergraduate level. So that's like college, basically, a bachelor's degree, or um, H1, community college. Oops. Um, so this is also resources of like, it's going to be part things that I build or part things that are already existing. So just kind of like a Ben Franklin's Almanac. Poor Richard's? Yeah, Poor Richard's Almanac. Excuse me. Publication he wrote from then to then under the pseudonym Richard Saunders. In addition to standard features like weather forecasts and a calendar, it was famous for its collection of witty and practical proverbs, which advocated for industry and frugality. It was one of the most widely read publications in colonial America, selling about 10,000 copies a year. Oh, I thought this was like. Hmm. Astronomical information, seasonal predictions, poems, recipes, and trivia. Ah, interesting. Proverbs and wisdom is best remembered for its collection of aphorisms, proverbs, and witty sayings, which advised thrift, prudence, and self-improvement. There you go. That's what we on about. All right. Many of these sayings are still commonly used today. Franklin viewed the almanac as a way to provide useful and entertaining literature to the masses, many of whom could not afford to buy expensive books. That's what's up. He's trying to make it equal, not equal. He's trying to provide equitable access to thoughts and perspectives that most people wouldn't. I mean, he's awesome. I like Ben Franklin. Like from what I've heard, I don't think he had slaves. I mean, but I wouldn't have be surprised if he did. Wait, never mind. Wait. He couldn't have had slaves because this was colonial. Unless slaves. See, I don't know. No, I'm gonna say did Ben Franklin. See, I'm not the only one. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Did Ben Franklin own slaves? It's auto predict. I just typed Ben Frank, and it's like, did Ben Franklin own slaves? So I'm not the only one to think it. Oh, son of a. Okay, he was a cool guy up until that, but yes, Benjamin Franklin owned slaves from about 1735 to Ben. Like many people of his time, his views on slavery evolved over his lifetime, and he eventually became the leading abolitionist. Oh, okay, so there we go. Figured it out, but and plus, being the times, still not cool though. Like I think I'd be an outcast. Just like there's a lot of things like I could sell out for clout pretty easily. I joke because that's actually what one of my buddies said, and I have a lot of respect for him. Still, I mean, yeah, of course, but like I don't want to do. I don't want to do like cringe stuff, even though I did. That 6-7 video is cringe as all get out. But yeah, Ben Franklin had slaves, but then he turned into an abolitionist, a leading abolitionist, freeing his last slaves in 1785 and using his position in his later years to advocate for the end of slavery. Okay, so there you go. Ben, but I was a little confused because, like, so Ben Franklin was around the time of the colonies, and slavery, I just kind of figured was something after America had been established. So that tells me that, wait, 1776 is when, so it's right through all this, like 35 though. So you got to look back to like, so we gained our independence in 1776, and old Benny Boy here was very involved in that. So I have a lot of respect for him. He is one of the founding fathers. But he had slaves. And I think George Washington had slaves too, now that I think about it. So I guess, yeah. So that tells me that the British actually brought slavery here. And I was just joking with somebody. They were like, if you ever need someone to blame, just blame the British. And at some point in everybody's history, there is some point where the British were meddling and just pissing people off, or worse, killing people or whatever, or slavery. I mean, which, and I think this is what people were trying to say with the MAGA side, and it got twisted. I don't know how much twisted, but but like I think they were saying that slavery was good for certain people because then they lived in a place and had food. But even when people say that, because they're thinking like dollars and cents and numbers, like it would be so like this expensive to pay rent, this expensive to put food on the table, this expensive to find a job, and now even as I say that, I really, as much as I try to do gymnastics there, I just cannot justify it. So, but I was gonna say they haven't seen Django, and if you haven't seen Django, you gotta see Django because that's the reality. I mean, there is a lot of fiction in it, and it is hilarious how it goes in, and then like intense and awesome if you're into that kind of thing, just for fantasy and fiction thing. I wouldn't want like it to really happen, but I didn't want the original stuff to really happen. So, slavery, and I'm talking the violence, and they have a big shootout and all that, but and it's like that justification. So, anyways, tributes in history. Oh, we could put that in here. So, where's education? Um, so this would be in K through 12 history, Western Civ. Oh, we still got this one. Did not finish changing the paragraphs to headers. I don't need to say that. This could be a 3. I'm kind of figuring out about how long it's been since I edited this file, because I remember like about the time that I decided to change this to H3 instead of H1, and then that's why all the subsequent pages had just paragraphs. So yeah, so this would look a lot different. Then so we've got scratch, Blookit, hand raise, which was a company like thing that I was going to try to do. Cursive, we can actually cut that out. Or where is... It's right there. So I already put parenting down there, and then here we can actually do... Wait, what happened? Okay. I lost the... I lost the corresponding unordered list tag. Alright, so we got there, we got there. Parenting is down here. But that's more so like, if you're a human being, if you're a person, then you would go here. Although this quote is kind of like... I don't know, it's weird because like Christianity actually is like kind of anti-Roman, anti-refactor education section headings and content. Word. Copilot. Descriptions. Okay. Updated P to H1 for many section headers. uh, what else did I do in here? Added or changed how some of the hrefs, the links were formatted. Dash. Come on. Had the URL as the link to click. That's enough said. Alright. So we got that. Tough it out with water. I mean, that's nothing. I used to chew tobacco or chewing tobacco, and I'd gut that, but I'd usually have a soda. And I sold sodas in a place that had a bunch of people chewing, so it was kind of a business venture. Alright, so now this this is kind of some like not gibberish so much, but like this is just like philosophy, and I wonder where this could go. Like maybe like right after high school. So oh, I missed another couple. Dang. Gotta edit. Just go through all of them. Actually, that's a lot. At least I did it here. I didn't have like, or no, I did change the ACM and ACMW. All right, the groups belong to that. Community college. That's just like an honorable mention for now. Even before the groups. Um, we'll put this philosophy. What else do I have in these nuggets of wisdom? Why did I? No. Jesus. Good lord. Oh, okay. Sorry, really awkward. Huh. All right. Oh man. Although it's gonna get smaller every time. See, now it's like, now it's not even. There. All right. So now I have all the little points, and then actually I need to go into this and see kind of how it looks all cleaned up. Um, this one I don't need. This I don't need. Oh, whoops. Okay, whoops. I'll go down to parenting, or up to parenting, then do adult words. uh, see, it didn't autocomplete that time. Then same thing though. Boom! And then boom! Oh, I could have just done this the whole time. Start clicking from here. Now, what is it? Okay. Trust the process. I gotta go back and take the spacing out too. Boom. Alright, so if we go back up to here, yeah, you can see it. Okay. Actually, what time is it? 9:30. I need to go to the store, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But I was also thinking I want to have a smoothie, so I got a lot of frozen fruit that I gotta get rid of. Wish me luck. If you don't see me on the stream next, it wasn't good fruit. It was old. Alright. So I feel like that's pretty good. We got the comment in there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what did I just do? There. Commit changes. Oh. Cancel. Come on, Copilot. What do you think it is? Come on now. Refactor education with new sections and headings. I like that. Yeah. Written by Copilot. I like it. I'm laughing. Like, what? That almost seems like it's absurd that it's written by an AI, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's very cool. Alright, so now we go here and we go back. I should have a home button somewhere so you don't have to like go back, but so we go down to I had Docker containers here. I actually started learning that at my job because we have free LinkedIn stuff or LinkedIn Learning. So I did like the Network Plus certification, a few classes of that. Let's see, education. Let's just go to here. All right, so we got Scratch, Bookit, hand raise, cursive. I need to change. Well, the AHREFs are kind of large compared to. I need to update. I need to get rid of that. Oh, and there was that A somewhere too. What was that at? I don't know if I fixed that. There's also a lot of empty ones. Let's see what Copilot says. I mean, I guess refactor makes sense. Yeah, these things don't need to be there. Actually, I can do a control find for. Is it? Yeah, okay. So I shouldn't have any more dots, but I feel like I saw more dots than Tsuko. Yeah! XD. Ah! Alright. So. I like that. Like little subsections of that. And then eventually I'll have like. I want to do a YouTube Kids channel where I do like tying shoes where you put like a broomstick down on a shoelace. You just take a shoelace out of a shoe, like an old shoe you're not using anymore. Because re-threading it, unless you have time, I guess you might have to if you don't have any. Like, I mean, when you're about, well, you can't pick and choose that. You don't want to wait for when you're about ready to get rid of a pair of shoes. Just take a shoestring out of one that you use the least if you have that. And if not, just be ready to lace it back up. But anyways, you have the other shoe to look at if you need to remember how to lace it up exactly. So just make sure you leave one of them laced in and take the lace out. But anyways, you put the lace down, broomstick down, and you tie it and you show your kiddo that. Just do it a few times. I don't think I taught my daughter how to do that. I definitely taught my son how to tie shoes. My co-parent tried, and she don't remember what she tried. I think she was just like put the shoe on his foot, and then I don't actually honestly know. I don't even want to say things because I don't remember what she did, but I feel like she told me that she tried, and then she asked me, and then I did. Oh, there's a fly. All right. Anyways, graduate level. I mean, that's just empty because it's empty. Gory violent. Oh, well, whatever. Oh wait, that was content list. Yeah. So it just hasn't refreshed yet. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. So it was just not fully reloaded. All right, so if we go back, that's so much stuff. Current projects. Online voting server. This. Oh, cybersecurity. Then we have the. Wow. Either way, I think that's about good. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I want to get some other stuff done. Oh, and it's almost 10 now. I was saying that about like at 9. So, all right. I'm out. I will see you in the next one. And let's. Oh, I could do a lot of that. Let's go ahead and Denver Nuggets on the way out. Ready? Here we go. Have a good night, everybody. Let's see.
Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets. 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 Nuggets.
Yo, it's Colorado's best. Them nuggets in my vest. Where you gonna catch me next? Put me in them Brooklyn Nets. I'll duck a taser for that pay dirt. Where you lay hurt like the Lakers. I need paper for my haters, and I claim it's all in a day's work. Roll it up and pass it. Tastes like Orlando Magic. Gonna hash it, so we tax it to the last rip. Calling that fantastic. These Denver Nuggets rank #1. That burn like the Phoenix Sun. Easy is what easy does. See, Finn Air breeds a mountaineer. We done came up in a half a year. I can't stop and I won't stop till it's caviar with the Cavaliers. Can't steal my thunder or my shine like Larry Bird back in his prime. Smoking on that fire kind. Bring the heat like Miami crime. Stand strong like Baltimore on curfew. Thought I told you the whole truth. Like a draft pick, I'm chosen. You didn't know this, but I goes in. Easy company's golden, but y'all know this. If you smoking and you choking, then I know that you are holding on them Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, we got Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, so break it up. Drop a Dutch, roll the window down, then drop the goods. That's what's up, shorty roll it up with a whole bunch, just won't hold enough. Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, we got Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, so break it up. Chop a Dutch, roll the window down, then drop the goods. That's what's up, shorty roll it up with a whole blunt, just won't hold it up. Dear Lord, my savior, God bless misbehavior. They like us in Portland, cause we are trailblazers. And easy, I trust, I don't like to be rushed. My team's about that green, we get them Milwaukee Bucks. All my people doing well again. Easy's here, so tell a friend. We fresh up on the scene like we the New Orleans Pelicans. It's funny how they feeling me like 3 shots of Hennessy. This forest is a friendly scene and I am a grizzly. No stick or stem, we let them live and grow down by the river. So when we get to trimming nuts, we need them LA Clippers. Now the red surf, kicking beats aside the pool. Honesty is kinda cool and y'all full of Chicago bull. And we don't roam them pastures, no Toronto, but I'm a Raptor. It's Nuggets that they after, so we keep more in the rafters. I told y'all I'm focused.
focus. Easy company's golden, but y'all know this. If you smoking and you choking, then I know that you are holding on them Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, we got Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, so break it up. Drop a Dutch, roll the window down, then drop the goods. That's what's up, shorty, roll it up with a whole bunch, just won't hold it up. Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, we got Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, so break it up. Chop a Dutch, roll the window down, then drop the goods. That's what's up, shorty, roll it up with a whole bunch, just won't hold it up.
Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets. 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 Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, we got Denver Nuggets. Them Denver Nuggets, so break it up. Drop a Dutch, roll the window down, then drop the goods. That's what's up, shorty, roll it up with a whole bunch, just won't hold it up. Denver Nuggets.